Welcome, everyone. Welcome to purplelunarose Tarot in Astrology. Tonight, we're going to be reading for the air signs Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I am looking at the week of February 25th through March 2nd. We do have several cosmic influences this week. We did talk about that on Sunday night. You can find that over on our Love and Astrology video on my YouTube channel under the Live tab. Don't forget, guys, we are multi-streaming 3 different platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch at the same time. I can see all of your comments. I do have just a couple announcements before we start. I want to make sure to mention tomorrow night we have the current energy update for the month of March. It's going to be at 8 p.m. I did go ahead and post that video so you can, that live stream, sorry. So you can hit that notify me button. We will be live tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central Time. Guys, I am taking Saturday off, hoping to do a little bit more fishing tomorrow or Saturday. And then Sunday, we'll be back with Love and Astrology for the following week, and we'll talk about all the transits for March. I have some news to tell you. I guess like a fish story. I have a fish story to tell you. I went fishing with my sons today. Are you guys ready for this? 37 fish. 37 fish was our total. I believe William's count was 26, I believe. Patrick's count was 10, and I caught 2. I caught 2, and then I got distracted by these bald eagles, so I started taking video of the eagles. And I can't wait to be able to put that video on the computer and start editing. But yeah, I caught 2. I decided I'd let them have it today. But very good fishing day for sure. Striped bass, you guys, striped bass, and I think Patrick was the only one that caught the smallmouth bass. Diana, Michelle on Facebook. Hello, ladies. Let me know. Sound is okay. Pictures okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna jump right in, and I'm gonna start with collective energy. Sutu 33. All right, so collective energy, I'm going to use Queen of the Moon. That Virgo full moon energy is here. I feel like this has been the most healing, family healing full moon energy I have probably felt or dealt with in a very long time. Thank you, Diana. Let me know if you guys feel the same, but I feel like this full moon energy is clearing out like old stagnant situations that weren't serving our families greater good, right? So if it was like old conversations that needed to happen, if it was like new, plans that needed to be either resurfaced or discarded, right? Um, all these types of things, but very family oriented. All right, let's start masculine energy. Queen of the Moon, look at that, big confirmation. Masculine energy comes out, abundance comes out for feminine, and growth is going to be the bridging energy. I do see the assessing card, and assessing is the card that says, we're seeing how far we've come. We're seeing how far we've come. All right, so masculine energy, remember everyone has masculine and feminine energies. Your masculine energy is that protect and provide energy. And I do feel they're learning to bring balance to something. And it could be maybe dealing more with their emotions or being more open to even understanding that they have emotions that need to be dealt with. It's number 42. The 6 is definitely also giving me balance, but it's also telling me it's very possible they're getting assistance in the situation. The abundance card for divine feminine coming out. This is the card that says we have everything we need. So it shows her like out in the woods, out in the forest, and it talks about how like she's surrounded by all the animals. She's surrounded by all the trees, all the furs, all the fruits, the nuts. It's like she doesn't go without anything. I get this card a lot when we feel like we're lacking something or we're missing something, and Spirit saying, like, you have everything you need right here, right now. The growth card is going to be bridging energy. So remember, this is what the current spiritual lesson is. Depending on how this reading resonates for you, it could be the lesson that you're both learning at the same time. It could be different people, different places. The roots are what's sticking out to me. It's something about your roots or getting rooted, grounded. She's holding the clock, so it could have something to do with divine timing. And the 5 is sticking out to me, so change. All right, so I'm going to do something a little bit different tonight. Miss L, hello. All right, so I'm going to clarify. I'm going to clarify, but I'm going to use the numinous. All right, let's look at the masculine energy. I just want to say, Miss L snuck in on me. Nobody say anything to me. All right, so we have Venus, love. So what did I say? I said they're balancing out their feminine energy. Big confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's look at abundance. Abundance is definitely giving me that energy, like everything you need, everything's right in front of you. I'm not saying, I feel like Spirit's not saying like you can't get more, you won't have more, but it's definitely this energy like, look at what you have right now because it's everything that you need. Sagittarius, the Voyagers here, so the opposite of what I just said. Spirit likes to do that. So it's the part where I said it's not saying that you can't have more, right? For Sagittarius, that's all about growth. It's Jupiter energy, abundance. But I am getting this energy like it's important that we understand that we have everything we need right now. Again, not saying that more may not be coming or may not be in our future, and like a lot more, like especially, like, I don't know, I can't say the word right, a lot more, just bigger, max, right? Growth is going to be bridging energy. It's like we've learned something and it's time for something is what I'm getting. Time. Or maybe because we've learned something, now is the time. Like we couldn't do something or go somewhere until we learned the lesson. Aquarius, the innovator. Big confirmation. Spirit's going to have my back tonight. Can you all tell? So Aquarius energy is what we're in, right? We've been dealing with all of this. Oh my gosh, I feel like it's almost like a little bit of reward energy. We did just go through that big Pluto and Aquarius transit, which is really going to last several years. But this was just like, the beginning of it, or like, I guess the shift, or I heard a lot of people say the change of guards. Have you guys heard that? The change of guards, and it's kind of that type of energy. But it is more about like coming up with new ideas. We're learning how to do things in new ways. All right, Leo the lover is on the bottom. So I'm really liking this. So let's keep doing it this way. Let's do head, heart, higher self this way too. So Venus is Taurus energy. That's what I'm feeling. I know it says Aquarius, but that's giving me more Pluto energy. Sagittarius, definitely Jupiter energy. All right, let's look at masculine's head, heart, higher self. In the head space, we have action coming out, number 15. Look at the balance coming out in the heart space. So it's almost like there's a message from the masculine, like I'm trying to balance the situation. Creation is going to be higher self, and self-reflection is going to be on the bottom. So overall energy for masculine. I feel like, wow, I'm loving this reading. It's like masculine's looking in the mirror. Self-reflection gives me this feeling like maybe seeing how you had a part in something. What is happening? Oh, I love y'all. um so it's like self-reflection, so it's like there's something they're seeing in themselves, like maybe this situation happened because I had this part in it, right? Something like that. But creation, I'm getting like this manifestation, like creating a new life, a new world, releasing, because there's self-reflection, right? Because you're able to, have you guys ever met a person that acts like they do no wrong and they have nothing to heal and it's everybody else but them? Um, they have words, like labels for those type of people. But when you can like self-reflect, when you can look at yourself and go, oh, maybe I had this part in this. Maybe I did something that wasn't, up to par. Maybe I need to heal something in myself to become a better person, yada, 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 right? I feel like that's kind of what's happening because they've done this. It's like now they're going to create this new life, this new plan, this new person. It's like a new healed version of themselves because of this balance. Totally loving this reading. Let's keep doing it. All right, let's look at, I'm going to clarify. All right, the action card, we have Gemini, the butterfly. So it could have something to do with a Gemini, but most likely that's going to be a representation of our twin journey, right? We have sixth house craft coming out. So it's like craft is like where you put your creativity, which is what God, or like what spirit gives you so that you can follow purpose. So again, I'm getting like in the heart space, that's what they're trying to balance. Maybe like their um purpose with, like, I don't know, home life with purpose, or home life with I'm not sure, because really your purpose needs to be everything. Like my purpose has to be involved in every aspect of the situation. You guys want to hear something totally absolutely cool that happened to me today? I told my sons, well, two out of three. I told my boys I went fishing with what PLR is and why I created PLR and who all you are. I had not had this conversation with my sons. So talk about some healing therapy while we were fishing today. But yeah, so it's definitely like where your purpose has to align with your entire life. Like you can't just go follow purpose Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Or you can't just follow purpose on the weekends. Like that's not how it works. It has to be all the time. It's who you are, right? All right, Jupiter expansion is coming out. It's also falling out over here on Sagittarius in abundance, which was for divine feminine. It's pretty interesting. It's like this could be happening for divine feminine, and this could be what spirit is teaching, or what, I'm sorry, what higher self is teaching divine masculine right now. But it is like, think bigger, think outside the box. You deserve more. Stop beating yourselves up. We're all human, right? Like we all, as long as you're self-reflecting, as long as you're not that person that goes, I do no wrong and it's everybody else and I'm God's gift to women or men or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? As long as you're questioning, I heard this thing one time. Let me know if you guys have ever heard this. Where this lady was asking, she was saying, she's like, sometimes I think I'm a bad parent. Sometimes I really worry, like maybe I don't give my kids the right food, or maybe I don't put them to bed, on time enough, or maybe I don't, whatever. And the person was like, you're a good parent. You're a great parent. Like there's parents out there that don't question how they parent. They don't think they're doing anything wrong and their way is perfectly right. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with the hellions that they're raising. You see what I'm trying to say? So it's like, if you're questioning it, Yeah, right? If you're self-reflecting, if you're looking at yourself and going, "Man, there's something I need to heal in me so that I can be a better person, so I can be a better, human out here in this world," then yay, right? I've seen that purity card. Look, I feel like that's what's happening. Divine masculine. Definitely this energy of moving from like wounded to healed, right? There's no such thing as healed. We're always ascending, we're always growing, but it definitely gives me this leveling up energy. There could be a lot of action and social activity happening too around this divine masculine. They could be becoming more confident too in their work that has to do with their purpose. All right, let's look at the divine feminine. Ooh, look at this. Fruition is in the headspace. Wow. Are you guys starting to see the fruition? Our channel got monetized, guys. So like I got to sit there with my sons today and show them our videos. Like I got to show them the list, on the analytics where it shows the little numbers ticking away over there. They are still little, guys. It's still just dollars and pennies, but I'm just saying, like, it's totally freaking happening. And as soon as I win my battle with Google, that definitely is going to grow too, right? So it was just so nice to be able to, I don't know, just see something for all of your hard work, right? It's that type of energy. Assessing again coming out. We've seen at bottom of the deck earlier, and this is going to be in the heart space. So I do feel like this is divine feminine saying, look how far you've come. These could definitely be messages. Like this could be divine masculine saying you need to balance. I hear it. You need to balance, your whatever life with your purpose. But it's like I said earlier, your purpose has to align with your life. If it doesn't, remove what doesn't. It's that simple. And it could be very possible that since divine feminine is understanding about abundance and having everything they need, that the message could be from divine feminine to divine masculine. Look at how far you've come, right? Look how far you've come. And the willpower card is here. I love that Spirit gave me this card. I've been hearing a lot about spells this week. Here's something I gotta tell you guys. Spirit protects me. Spirit protects me. I got a little story really quickly. There's this house in our town. It's right down this road. It's a local road. Everybody knows this road. Everybody knows this house. It's super haunted, right? My daughter-in-law the other day, she's like, it probably has something to do with that cemetery there. And I was like, there's a cemetery there? And she's like, yeah. So today when I go drive by there, my son, we're going fishing. We pass this, we're on this local road, we pass the local house, right? I look over and sure enough, y'all, I've lived here almost a decade and there's a freaking cemetery in like the backyard of this house, like up on this hill. I never saw it. This past summer, I was in a situation where I went to like a local town event and there was karmic energy there who apparently was not giving me the kindest of looks, but I never saw them. Never experienced it. It's not allowed in my energy. When I say that I'm highly protected, I really don't make that shit up. I mean, it's like really true. But yeah, so I noticed the cemetery and the house today. Here's what I was going to say about the willpower. Ready? You don't need spells, okay? I'm not trying to knock anybody's anything. Do whatever is good for you. I'm just telling you that I know that this is a fact, okay? So if you want to learn how to go do stuff and you want to have fun with it and whatever, I mean, Spirit gives us all kinds of tools. I'm not saying, nothing about it. I'm not trying to knock anybody's shit, I promise. But I am telling you that you do not need it. You do not need it. Your willpower on this freaking specific spiritual journey, because I'm not on another spiritual journey. Like I'm not on the take my shoes off and walk to Tibet type of spiritual journey. Like I'm not going to be Buddha. You see what I'm saying? I'm not that Jay guy that's really cool that knows all that stuff about love. I wish I was, but like I have my own spiritual journey. And in this spiritual journey, your willpower is all you need. Y'all, we caught 37 fish today. I don't know if I've said that enough times in this live. 37 fish today. I've been on a fish drought for the last 3.5 years. I feel like I was almost, I know, I was going to say the word. It's not a curse. It's just our own energetic vibrations, right? And I definitely feel that your energetic vibrations can be influenced by the people that you hang around. I mean, it's just that simple. I'd love to say that it's different and it's something else, but it's not. It's the people you hang around. Your willpower is stronger than any spell. You just need to push, right? Push. Believe in yourself. That 37 fish, I just want y'all to know, was like in less than 3 hours. Less than 3 hours. And only one of them, actually one of the ones that I caught, would have been like really too small to keep. You know what I'm trying to say? Like the rest of those are keepers. So I'm just saying, 37 fish. Look at that. Leo the lover comes out. Expressive, creative, loving, playful, warm, all those very good energies. And that's coming out in the headspace. I do feel like all of that is what's coming to fruition. You have trine for divine feminine coming out in the heart space. Like, not only look how far you've come, but look how things are starting to flow. Look how things are starting to move. I do feel like the speed is starting to pick up, especially as we're coming into March. This is the actual end of the year. I know it's hard for people to understand. I know you think it's January 1st. I know, but everything's dead. Okay, everything's dead. And when things start to grow, when life comes back to the earth, that's the actual beginning of the year, right? And I feel like you're all starting to see these little pops of things starting to pop up. And it is because, you know, the new year for us is almost here. And I do feel like this heavy, intense energy. I mean, we do have, this is the last month. This is the last like full moon before we experience like the springtime, right, that we're having right now. But March is not going to be, is it going to be easier? I would say yes, slightly, but only because we're stronger, wiser, smarter. You see what I'm trying to say? So it's not like there's going to be less challenges or less obstacles. It's like everything's still going to be there. April 8th. April 8th, we have that solar eclipse. And I don't know what to say. It just feels like the energy really pops then, right? Fourth house, roots, willpower. I love it. Family, home, background, comfort, cooking, inner world, real estate, shelter, self-care, rejuvenation, habits, and self is on there. Real estate, when we were out fishing today, I totally had the conversation with my sons, like, what do we do, right? Let's say, what do we do when one of those miracle things happen and one of those videos pops off, and maybe we can now afford to go buy a piece of land? Like, what do we do with the money? Where do we go? Where do we look, right? That's actually why we were looking at that one house there, because there's like a piece of property that's adjacent, that's for sale. But yeah, like, no, I can't do it. It's too close to that cemetery. Now I know, right? Now I know. Mercury, communication is on the bottom. Now, communication is so very, very important. I don't know. Like I said, I got to tell them about PLR today and like what it is and what we're doing and how we got here, right? So I don't know. Great day. Great day. All right. Let's do some messages. We'll do 3 and 3. So we'll pull from Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine first. I did pull the OGs out. So remember, these come from my own journey. Some of these are collective messages. Like if I picked it up in your private readings in the Etsy shop, I did make a batch of like collective. But I think you guys like these ones so much because they're real, right? Like they're real messages. They're not like those cute little ones that you see on the pretty cards, right? And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with those, but real is sometimes good too. I hear messages in my dreams. I wish I knew how you really feel, and I need you to stay. I'm not going to touch on any of those. I feel like they're all pretty self-explanatory. All right, let's do 3 from divine feminine to divine masculine. We're mirroring each other. Where's that mirror card? We seen it, remember? The self-reflection card. Sometimes it's hard for me not to be angry about this. Several of us have talked about this. Let's talk about that one. Hold on, I'll pull the last one. It means a great deal to me when you're in my corner. We seen this one the other day and had a whole story about it, right? Four Roses is on the bottom. Four Roses is an alcoholic drink. It's a liquor. It's an escape. Um, I feel like we're all fighting to not escape, right? Like we're all fighting to stay present, stay in our perspective energies, balance our inner energies, right? Um, but it does mean a great deal when we support one another. But sometimes it's hard for me not to be angry about this. I talked to a couple of you guys just the last couple of days, and thank you everyone who messaged to check on me. I love you guys. Thank you. Yes, I'm okay. I promise. Just going through something over here. It's hard to have a spiritual awakening on social media. Like, you know what I'm saying? Can you imagine? Everybody knows like when you're having a freaking moment, right? Um, but yeah, so everybody that messaged, totally, totally good. Thank you, thank you. But we were all talking about how we were angry, right? And like you guys were all telling me, like, thank you for expressing that. Like, I feel that way sometimes. And it's like, of course I feel that way sometimes. Like, I don't walk around just floating on this bubblegum cloud of happiness, right? Like, the goal is to stay in higher vibration, of course, but we're always going to be experiencing things. And you know what? I'm starting to realize that it is about staying in higher vibration, but I think the goal is more about not having so many low dips, right? Not having so many low dips. And I remember this time when I went to this like church retreat. And I remember this lady talking, she was like giving a morning sermon, and she talked about how she hoped that by the end of this retreat that we were able to understand that our emotions need to stay, you know, more calm, more level. Um, and I just remember that, you know, like it did. That was probably like the beginning of me starting to be like more, I don't know, proactive in my awakening. All right, let's pull some guidance. Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. The mother is sticking out. Snake, shed old skin. There's something about the snake. Guys, I kept seeing like signs of a snake. I kept being shown signs of a snake. I kept ignoring signs of a snake. And again, I'm not trying to like knock whatever. Some of y'all like snakes. Yay, great for you. But snakes to me sometimes represent something that's sneaky or deceitful or cunning or not good, right? And again, everybody has their own beliefs. I'm just saying that this is what snakes feel like to me, okay? Um, and I kept seeing this sign that I had like a snake in my midst. You know what I'm trying to say? And I kept ignoring that. I kept ignoring that. It is about shedding our old skin, shedding our old ways of doing something. Yes, absolutely. But the snake, like every time I saw this card, I would feel that energy and I just wouldn't say anything about it because it was like I didn't want to admit that spirit was showing me that there was like a snake in my, you know, whatever. So I just am telling you now, right? Shaman, trust in higher forces. On the bottom is the Sage card. Be devoted and committed. All right, guys, that's going to be your collective. I hope that was helpful. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and we're going to start with Gemini. Yes, I think that's too. Miss L says every day we use words to spell. I think when we're just speaking, those are spells. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like, I just feel like, you know how people are like, oh, do I have to say it a certain way? Or people will message me and they're like, do you have a spell for this? And it's like, I mean, maybe for myself, but like you can make your own, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to sell you a spell. I don't know. I really liked doing the current energy with the oracles. Oh, I'm ready. So, says my apologies. I watched 2 ads, didn't skip. There's not ads like right now, right? Like right now we're live. Uh-oh. Is there ads while we're live? What the heck? Okay. Give me a sec. Oh, I don't even know if I can. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I can change it now. I don't even. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's gonna be my bad. I kept forgetting to turn the monetization thing on after the live. So I hit the button and thought, well, it'll already be set. How can you have an ad on a live? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. It just stops me right in the middle of what I'm saying. Oh, Rosa. Hmm. Oh my gosh, Michelle, really? You just made my day. She said I could still hear you talking, but I saw a jelly roll ad. Okay, well, I turned the ads off and hit save, but I mean, we're already live, so I don't even know if like it can do that. My bad, y'all. I'll just have to remember after the live to turn it on. Oh my gosh. I've never watched a live with an ad in it. I just assumed it's live. There's no ads. Yeah, I'm so sorry. They're making me nervous because now when I go to do the reading, it's gonna cut in and oh my goodness. All right, so here's what I'm gonna say. I did not intend on making the 12 videos for this week, but if it cuts out any of the actual reading, then I will like do the air signs in the mini clips. You know how we've been doing the mini clips for the 12 signs. I was actually going to take a week off, But if it puts the commercials on Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, I'll mini clip those because I can download it and I have the whole thing without the ads, right? So I'll just mini clip it and put it on there, and just forgive me. I love y'all. Yeah, but no, there shouldn't be any ads during the reading. Yeah, my bad. I was trying to look, thought I was getting ahead. Normally when I get done with the live, y'all, I close shop, I shut everything down, and I turn everything off, and I go over and spend like an hour or so with my son, and everyone. And yeah, I've noticed the last couple of times that I forgot to turn the ads on before I left. So today I was like, oh, well, I'll just do it now. Yeah, my bad. We learn. But I'm really excited about that jelly roll out. I'm just saying, like, that's cool, right? Has anybody seen any more ads since I hit the button? I mean, I don't know. I don't think you can do anything like once it's live. But it's not lit up anymore. All right, I'm just gonna go for it. Like I said, I'll clip them if it cuts it out. All right, let's start Gemini. Let's do 36, 33. I like those threes. All right, I'm going to start Queen of the Moon. So Gemini, this is going to be for the week of February 25th through March 2nd. And I am using Queen of the Moon. We're about, 2 days out from the Virgo full moon. Remember, we are live streaming always a week ahead. If you guys are looking for what's happening right now with the Virgo full moon, you can find that over on my YouTube channel under the live tab. All right, Gemini, energy of the week. We have the beauty card and fruition. I do see the path. I'm going to leave it bottom of the deck. I feel like something is coming to fruition, so it's allowing you to see like the beauty of the situation. The beauty card talks about how like you're able to see why something had to happen a certain way. And the path is here. The path talks about how the path is being lit up for you, like spirits lighting it up. Like I always picture this little sidewalk with like candles all lit up all the way down, like showing you which way to go, Gemini. All right, so let's use the numinous. I'm going to look at challenge or obstacle. The number 37 is sticking out to me. It's giving me like more of a spiritual energy. The 3s and the 7. All right, so we have Aquarius energy, innovation. It could have something to do with coming up with new ideas. It could be that something is coming to fruition, Gemini, and you are kind of learning how to adapt to the new way of doing something. But it is going to be something that you've manifested, something you asked for, something that you put together yourself. All right, Gemini, lesson learned. We have 8th house intimacy. Right away, I heard twin journey. So guys, twin flame is why we're here, right? That's what PLR is. I know I didn't talk about it a lot before because, like I said, I just told my sons today, like why this channel is here and who we are and what we're doing in the world. We're gonna talk about it a lot more now, right? So it is just a specific type of spiritual awakening journey. And I know that this specific card doesn't have anything, like eighth house doesn't have anything to do really with the twin journey. It just correlates with my own journey because eighth house is ruled by Scorpio. So spirit is telling me that Gemini, you could be dealing with Scorpio definitely, but I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think you're just learning um, about this eighth house, right? Eighth house is definitely death and rebirth. It is the house of intimacy, also investments, contracts, sex, secrets, mysteries, obsessions. Kundalini energy is also on there. Kundalini is probably so far the most beneficial thing that has happened to me since being on this specific, since I started this specific spiritual awakening journey. All right, let's look at the outcome. We have, look at that, big confirmation. Gemini, the butterfly comes out. Ascendant, I could be talking to somebody who's Gemini rising. Worldview, mission statement is on here. All right, I picked Triple Goddess Tarot. I would definitely say look at your own chart. Where is your eighth house? What is in that eighth house? What sign rules that eighth house? That could be very important because this is going to be lesson learned. That's going to help you be able to adapt to the changes that are happening, right? Libra energy is coming out on the bottom. There's been like this great battle, a great injustice. Something was either taken from you or made like more challenging for you, Gemini. And it's like now that things are coming to fruition, the scales balance. We have the sun. It's definitely about bright joy and happiness. We have Queen of Swords. This is going to be about speaking truth. I was really scared of Queen of Swords energy for quite some time. I feel like people are like, Rosa, you're so mean. Rosa, you speak too harshly to people. Rosa, you yada yada yada. And so like I'm always worried about like what I say to people or like how I say things to people, or what I say to people. I'm always trying to like keep people in the best light, right? Like I don't want people to know that like somebody, actually really sucks, things like that. The lesson that I learned today is that it's really important that we speak our truth. It's really important that we communicate our truth to people. I think we only are seen in a certain light when we hold things in and people don't understand us or they don't understand why we feel a certain way about something, right? The Queen of Swords sometimes is seen like the B word card. And I just want to say, I feel like that energy would be a lot less if the Queen of Swords was like more honest and more vulnerable in her communication. All right, so Aquarius, we have the Hanged Man, a Pisces energy. I feel like you could be nervous to adapt to the change that's here because maybe you feel like there's some sort of sacrifice or there may be more. I think you've actually already sacrificed what was going to be sacrificed, Gemini, but you maybe feel like, I know for me, whenever, when things are going good and you're just like waiting for the rock to fall out of the sky type of thing, sometimes I struggle with that energy, right? Like that's where Spirit's going to say, be present, the faith over fear situation. We do see Capricorn energy, the devil energy, but I do feel like you have overcome something. It's actually called the Crone card in Triple Goddess Tarot. Ace of Pentacles is here. This new beginning is what you've manifested. And this new beginning is the change that you're going to have to adapt in. Eighth house intimacy is here, and this is lesson learned. I feel like you've learned a lot of intimate lessons, right? A lot of up close, in your face lessons. I do feel like there's been a lot of death and rebirth, Gemini, a lot of transition. We have so much has happened to us just in the last couple of weeks as those inner planets moved over Pluto in Aquarius, right? We have the Knight of Pentacles. This is lifetime after lifetime. It's also the card that says you're now ready, like you're in for the long haul. This is not giving up energy. You're ready to do the work. The Page of Swords is here, big confirmation because it's higher learning, higher, like seeking higher knowledge type of energy. It could also be the card that says someone's watching you, Gemini. Someone's watching someone you've been intimate with. Maybe they're fearful to communicate. You have the Six of Cups, sorry, Six of Swords. Six of Swords is about being guided to calmer waters. So it's like you're being guided to seek higher knowledge. You're being guided to start putting the work in, Gemini. You do have Three of Pentacles coming out here. And it's falling on top of the Gemini, which is representing to me the twin journey. Could be a different representation to you. Remember the butterfly, Gemini, social butterfly. It could be about a bunch of people working together with a lot of people because you have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles says this is teamwork, partnership. Everyone respects you and wants to work with you. Look at the Lovers. I am freaking loving. The air signs are going to become like my new favorite, right? The Lovers comes out, big confirmation. And again, I picked Triple Goddess Tarot. The Four of Pentacles is here. The moon is on the bottom. What an illusion. What a powerful illusion you're breaking through, Gemini. It's like you're seeing how powerful you are. You're no longer looking at yourself in the mirror as this like withered, tired, weak person. You've become so strong, so committed to this journey. And that is the Lovers. In Triple Goddess Tarot, it's about being committed to the journey. Four of Pentacles is holding on to something too tightly, but you see how she's released something and like she's handing it over. Guys, tomorrow night, we're going to be talking the monthly twin flame current energy update. I called it Into the Woods. I feel like the air signs always get like a sneak peek. You know why I called it Into the Woods? Because we are now becoming committed to our journey, to our soul's path. Does it mean that we're going to go hide in the woods? No, no, it does not. But we'll talk more about that tomorrow night. All right. Gemini, Pisces came out strongly. Capricorn energy came out. Libra energy came out. Aries could give you a little bit of like the sun energy. All right, Gemini, let's do guidance. Stargazer, set your sights higher. Beautiful. Wise one, grow within your current situation. And Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. That one might just be for me, y'all. Warrior is on the bottom. Be fearless and stand strong. All right, Moonology Oracle to close it out for Gemini. Remember, we do these at the end of each sign, and this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I feel like you're definitely in your thoughts. Something may not have worked out exactly how you thought it was going to, Gemini. But I do feel like it's because it becomes bigger. It's bigger than what you expected. It's more than what you thought. And I do feel like it's what you asked for. So it's just about learning how to work with others, adapt to the changes. Look at that. Believe in the impossible, the blue moon. It's time to release negativity. It's going to be full moon in Scorpio, and be bold and make the first move. It's the cardinal moon. On the bottom, a personal issue reaches a resolution. It's full moon in Cancer. All right, Gemini, I'm going to leave it right there. Hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, tap that like button for me. I'm going to clean up really quickly. We're going to move on to Libra. I know. I'm slow today, y'all. Sorry. Joe Magic 1010. Libra is ready for new beginnings. I understand that. I feel like that's what has been coming for Libra, right? It's so weird. I just picked up the Queen of the Moon cards, which we just used for Gemini. But they definitely feel like they gained some weightage there. All right, let me get a drink of my tea. Then we'll get started. All right, Libra, 50-53. Did I say 50? Oh my goodness. Wow, I love when that happens. All right, Libra, this is going to be for February 25th through March 2nd. And I am using Queen of the Moon for energy of the week. I have the protection card coming out. The red cardinal is sticking out to me. It definitely could be like passed on loved one. Creation is here. It could be passed on loved one. It could also be spirit saying that what you're manifesting, what you're creating, what you're bringing to fruition is highly, highly protected. It's number 24. Let's look at challenge or obstacle for Libra. We have sextile opportunity. Collaborate is on here. Assist is on here. Explains, provides opportunity. I feel like you have an opportunity to do something, but you're not sure if the opportunity is beneficial for you or if you should take the opportunity. Maybe you feel like there's too many people involved or like too many hands in the pot. Maybe there's like too many people telling you what to do. I do see the painter's palette, so I do feel like it has something to do with like your creativity and you being able to follow your own purpose. Most likely that's what you're trying to create, and that's what's highly protected. You have semi-sextile allowing coming out as your energy. Scorpio just gave me a punch in the gut, just want you to know. But the semi-sextile allowing is coming out as your lesson learned energy. So that means that like there's something that maybe you're not allowing for whatever reason. Maybe like you're closed off to it. You need to be like more open-minded about something. You do have Scorpio here as your outcome. It is the animal card. There is some massive transformation happening in something that you're very passionate about. And of course, it could have something to do with an actual Scorpio because you have 7th house on the bottom, relationships, Libra. All right, I'm going to stick with Triple Goddess Tarot. You've seen Libra energy come out right away for Gemini. Let's see if it comes back out. Did you guys catch my air sign shorts that I posted today? I forget what the song is, but it was something about dancing. So Libra was dancing in the shorts. All right, protection, divinity. It's Queen of Cups. Could be a mother, Libra. It's about protection of your, I almost said protection of your children, which definitely could be it. But it's about whatever you're using your divinity to protect. It could have something to do with your own creativity. Again, like what you're doing to follow purpose, something like that. You have the King of Swords coming out. King of Swords is about speaking truth, authenticity. I see how she's got the children around her, Libra. It gives me this energy. It talks about a mentor in this card and how like the children come to her and she teaches them things and they learn from her. You also have Two of Swords. Two of Swords could say that you feel like you're stuck or you're not sure which direction to go in next. Spirit's letting you know that this energy that you're feeling, you're highly protected. Whatever it is, Libra, I feel like it has something to do with what you do for your purpose. Highly protected. Whatever death and transformation is happening in your life, whether it's in relationships, whatever it is, it's like because you're following purpose, it's highly protected. All right, you have a sextile opportunity. So I do feel like you have an opportunity for something to happen this week, Libra, but for some reason you may not be allowing it. I feel like with Scorpio coming out, I mean, it could be something like you allowed it several times before, right? And like maybe it's one of those times where you're just like, I'm just done with that energy. But I feel like we're gonna pull some tarot, but I'm kind of getting this energy like Spirit saying, there may be something you need to like allow or open up to or be more open-minded about. All right, so we have the High Priestess coming out for opportunity. This is about sitting at the veil and getting all the information. It's like you have the knowledge. When we see the High Priestess, she always has like that pomegranate veil behind her, and it talks about how she can has like the spirits on the other side of the veil, right? So it talks about how like she can just move the veil over. If she has a question, she can just ask. Spirit gives her the answers. It's very possible that you feel like some sort of blockage, like you're not able to get the answers. Scorpio energy again, most likely that's why you feel this way. You do have Jupiter here, Sagittarius energy. It does say believe in magic, but it also talks about like the things that we weave, right? I think you're dealing with a Scorpio, and really all I'm going to say about that is nobody's perfect. We all have our own crap, right? Hurt people hurt people. Is it our responsibility to heal? Yes, absolutely. All right, semi-sextile, Five of Wands, challenges. Something is becoming more challenging because something is not being allowed. Again, it's the open-minded. We have Page of Pentacles. Look at the fine details. Pay more attention to something. You're not seeing something. Ten of Wands. Release the burdens. You're putting too much of whatever the situation is, like too much weight on your shoulders. We have the Illusion card. I love the moon, right? Like clearly, purple LunaRose, right? The moon has been my friend like my entire life, right? But in this particular tarot set, the moon is not one of my favorite cards because it talks about how we don't give ourselves enough credit, Libra. We look at ourselves and we're like, oh, we're old. Oh, we're wrinkled. Oh, my hair's gray. Oh, I can't do anything. I might as well just sit down, cut my life out now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we got to stop doing that. We're strong. We're wise. We're leaders. We're powerful leaders. And it's like, there's something that you're not seeing. It could definitely be because of the death and transformation that you're experiencing in a certain situation in your life. And it could be because of this Scorpio energy, right? But it's like you don't see yourself for who you really are. All right, so Knight of Wands comes out. Knight of Wands is passion. I do feel a lot of passionate energy with this Scorpio energy, but I also know that the Knight of Wands is about reckless energy. We have the Empress coming out. This is you, Libra. This is about you stepping into your divine feminine power. That's what it is. It's about you stepping into the life that you want to create. Don't let the Scorpio energy, don't let the death and transformation, don't let whatever that like leader of the underworld, ruler of the underworld type of energy cause you to be reckless and give up something that you've created, right? The Teacher card comes out, the Healer card comes out. It's like the Strength card, right? And then this Triple Goddess Tarot, it talks about how like pay attention to the animals, pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that Spirit is showing you right now. On the bottom, you have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles talks about like choosing your path. And also you have the Two of Swords. So it's very possible you can't make a move right now. Spirit could be saying that you need to make something work until you are able to create this energy. But don't be reckless before this opportunity gets here, Libra. All right, let's do some guidance for Libra. Angels and ancestors have dream and journey. Warrior, be fearless and stand strong. Traveler, move in a new direction. And magic guardian, unlock the magic within. Where say Libra? All right, let's close it out with Lunology Oracle. This is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I feel both, very emotional, but also this feeling like I'm stuck and I can't make a decision. There's something about believe in magic. But I mean, I'm also seeing like with the Scorpio and that weaving energy, I'm also seeing like this could be like a somebody could be like, you know, made their bed type of energy, right? You're very close to achieving your goal. It's the gibbous moon. The answers you need are coming. It's full moon in Gemini, and the energy is gaining momentum, definitely. Meditate and contemplate. It's going to be on the bottom, Libra. All right, I hope that was helpful. I'm going to clean up, guys, and we have Aquarius next. All right, Aquarius, let's timestamp. Let's do 103:11. Aquarius, this is going to be for the week of February 25th through March 2nd. And I am using the Queen of the Moon for your energy of the week. We have the path coming out. So we've seen that card earlier, and it's definitely this energy of like the path is being shown to you, Aquarius. The balance card is on the bottom, so it's also possible that something you need to be balanced, something you need to balance out. Like maybe you weren't sure how, maybe you didn't realize it needed to be balanced out. It could have something to do with like masculine and feminine, but it's like spirit showing you how. All right. I'm going to use the numinous. We're going to look at challenge or obstacle. So the path kind of gives me this energy like you're being shown something, but you're not sure exactly if you're ready to make the move. I always notice like her hands behind her back, but she's kind of just standing there looking up at the path, trying to decide, do I want to get up on this ladder? Do I want to make this move? Number 8. All right, Aquarius, let's look at challenge or obstacle. Ooh. Sixth house craft comes back out, flies out. It says work, details, health. It could have something to do with health, Aquarius. Well-being, diet, service, daily rituals. But I'm definitely getting this energy with the craft today that it's more about like whatever it is that you're using your creativity on. Which again, most of the time, it's like when we realize that we have purpose, right? We use whatever the creativity that spirit gave us to follow that purpose. Chiron healing also comes out. This is going to be lesson learned. We do have this massive Chiron conjunction with the North Node. I feel like I mentioned it when we did fire signs. I mentioned it when we did the water signs. I mentioned it yesterday when we did the earth signs. I did forget to mention it earlier today, so I'm glad Spirit brings it back out. We are going to be feeling this energy throughout the month of March. So Aquarius, definitely something big that's healing for you. It could have something to do with your friendship groups, 11th house. I would say check your 6th and 11th house to see what's in those houses for you. But lesson learned, Chiron, this is most likely something that's happening right now. Again, it conjunct with the North Node in Aries. Look at that big confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my gosh, do you guys see it? North Node on the bottom. I told you, Spirit's got my back today. But so this energy, Aquarius, is where we're healing something that is generational, right? It's like we need to heal it so that we can teach others by example, right? So that our children cannot make the same, decisions, choices, mistakes, whatever delays you want to call it, whatever label you want to put on it, that we did, right? So they can have a smoother path in life towards their North Node. So that is what's happening right now as we speak. That conjunction actually happened on the 19th, and that is going to be like the pinnacle of that conjunction. And then that energy will fade out as we work through that healing process. And that again, that energy is what we're working through the month of March. So for all of you that ask me, like, how is March astrology going to be? Is it going to be calmer? Is it going to be better? And I said, no, it's really because of Chiron, because this is a big opportunity that we have here. I'm always trying to find the most positive I can out of every situation. And I promise you, Chiron is deep, it's internal. If you're facing it, you're badass. And just pat yourself on the back because you're changing the lives of your grandchildren, your great grandchildren. You see what I'm saying? So it's definitely some big energy happening. Again, 11th house is here, and 11th house is like your community group, right? Your friendship group, your support group, that type of energy. And that could be what's healing. All right, so let's pull some Triple Goddess Tarot. It's interesting because sixth house daily routine should talk about the people that you spend most of your time with. And then 11th house is more about like outside of your daily home, right? So it's pretty interesting to me. Again, that could be also what you're healing. You could be talking to someone that doesn't have a lot of friends, doesn't spend a lot of time with other people, maybe just spends a lot of time with just their family. And something about that could be healing. All right, let's look at the path. So it says the path is being lit up for you. So 7 of Wands is here. It's about protecting something, defending something. It could have something to do with your, it could have something to do with happiness, but I heard mental health when I turned it over. The Chariot is also here. Cancer energy, you're fighting for your mental health. You're actually victorious in that energy because the Chariot says, don't be afraid to move quickly. You've already won the battle. It's also the ride or die partner. You have 6th house, the craft, and your challenge or obstacle. I feel like you're gaining confidence to start using your craft, Aquarius, so that you can start following your purpose. 2 of Swords comes out. I feel like it's just saying it's very possible you have some moon energy here giving you a new opportunity. I'm actually here at Virgo full moon. And the new moon that I'm getting here, I think we have, what is it? Is it new moon and Pisces? I can't see it. I think it's new moon in Pisces, and I want to say it's March, new moon in Pisces. Okay, so we also have the Page of Swords. Again, Page of Swords, someone is watching, but it's also the energy of like higher learning and higher seeking. Hi, Tim. All right, Chiron, healing. So definitely going to be the conjunction, right? North node. In other words, healing something that's stopping you from being able to go head towards your purpose, like what it is you're supposed to be doing. 1111, Four of Wands comes out. Could have something to do with the twin journey celebration. Again, healing. It's firm foundation, right? You have the King of Cups coming out. King of Cups is about being in control of your emotions. It's someone who's very compassionate, sympathetic, understanding, right? It's also my clue card for divine masculine energy. And it's also, counselor, mentor, therapist, and coach. And we have Scorpio coming out. Big confirmations there for my own personal journey. But Scorpio, death and rebirth. So massive transformation happening. Again, it's like healing generational curses. 11th house. We have the Knight of Wands. Again, don't be reckless. Again, Knight of Wands is passionate, excited energy. I want to say that. But a lot of times when we get excited about something or when we get feeling really passionate about something, we could definitely be a little reckless with that energy. The Hanged Man is here. I'm not thinking like, sometimes when I see the Hanged Man, I'm like, we need to get out of our head space and into our heart space. But because of that reckless energy, it's like we don't need to be reckless now. It's going to be easier to get out of our head space into our heart space. There's no sacrifice that's going to be happening at this point. And you have the King of Pentacles coming out. It's about taking responsibility, but it's also protector and provider. On the bottom, we have Sagittarius again. And again, it's going to be about massive healing. I love that. If we do have to clip the air signs, we're going to definitely call off Aquarius. Healing, right? Scorpio coming out strongly. Cancer energy coming out strongly for Aquarius. A little Aries in there too. But yeah, Aquarius, where is Chiron on your chart? What rules your 6th house, 11th house? All right, here's some guidance. Angels and ancestors, water guardian, connect with your emotions. We've seen that with the King of Cups. Sag, trust and thrive. And Oracle, wait for important information. The moon, again, take note of intuitive messages. I did see spring, see your seeds grow. All right, Aquarius, we're going to close it out. Moonology Oracle, this is going to help with thoughts and emotions. I think you start out the week thinking that you're still in some fight that you've been in for quite some time. But I think that the path or like something is shown to you to show you like which direction to take or maybe why it is that you're doing something. And I think that's actually going to bring a much calmer energy for you. It's going to give you a more feeling like a direct knowing of where it is that you need to be going now, right? You have nothing is yet set in stone. It's the mutable moon. Take time to breathe out, dispensing moon. A new romantic cycle begins. A new moon in Libra, and I do feel like the scales are being balanced out. And you are good enough, Aquarius is on the bottom. It's going to be full moon in Virgo. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, tap that like button for me. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right, guys, this is it. This is the end. So this is where I normally will offer a free reading. So if anyone is looking for guidance or a card pull, has a question, now is the time. Please let me know in the comments while I clean up. I am going to wrap it up pretty quickly. Don't forget, tomorrow night, Friday night, February 23rd. Today is 222, guys. I hope you guys are doing your what is it, 222 rituals we talked about at the beginning when we did the February transits, right? Um, Tomorrow is the Twin Flame Current Energy update for the month of March. Saturday, I'm going to take off. No one-on-ones on Saturday, guys. I know I had to tell a couple of you guys, please forgive me. I love y'all. I just need a little bit of a break, and I'm going to be spending some time with my sons and my family. So, yeah, Saturday off, but I will be back Sunday, and I will do Love and Astrology. We're going to talk all of the Mars transits on Sunday night. All right, Gina Banana says, can I get a free reading? All right, Gina Banana, I'm going to pull some Queen of the Moon. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know, okay? I love her name. Twitch always has the best names. Discernment. Well, Spirit, that's not very helpful now, is it? You're wanting clarification on something. You have confusion about something. It could have something to do with your own personal power. There's something about the yellow energy ball that she's holding. Mercury, communication, words, thoughts, information. Oh, it's the thoughts. Are you having communication? Is it telepathy? Are you questioning whether it's telepathy or you're going crazy? I'm not, I promise I'm not laughing at you. We're all with you. We're all with you. You have Mercury, Uranus, and Saturn. It's a revolution. You're coming to understand something. Saturn, you're gaining wisdom. I feel like you're, you know what something it is that you feel like you need to discern. It's like you have a knowing, but you're self-doubting. You're questioning yourself. Don't question yourself. It's exactly what you think it is. All right. I hope that was helpful. All right, guys. Is that it? Oh, Tim, I'm sorry to hear that. We'll definitely have to send some positive vibes and good prayers, all that stuff your way, definitely. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for coming in here and hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget, tomorrow night, we're going to be doing that March current energy update. I did already post it, so you guys can go over and hit that notify me button. I hope all of you guys can be here. I will be back then, 8 p.m. tomorrow night, guys. I hope to see everyone there. Thank you, all my moderators, for coming in today and helping and assisting in the comments. I appreciate you guys so very, very much. And yes, Tim, definitely sending you lots of love, good energy, and prayers for your dad. All right, guys, have a good night. Good night. I'm always, always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you.